really brought out a range called the Generation Series, just for these fun, small batch, interesting wines that I want to make. Things like German style Riesling called Riese. The first wines I ever drank at home with my parents were German style Cabinet and Spätlese Rieslings, and I always wanted to make a wine of that style. So from 2004 onwards, I've made the Riese. Cold chalk Chardonnay. I think there was a trend in Australia to make very big, ripe, oaky Chardonnays, and I love Chablis. And a term that I'd heard used in the English wine trade to describe Chablis was cold chalk soup. So the sort of chalky acid that you get from Chablis. So I've made a low alcohol, almost no new oak, from a very cold site, Chablis style Chardonnay, which is cold chalk. There's a Tempranillo, Yacca Paddock Tempranillo. I had not had much to do with Tempranillo as a young wine student when I first started working in the industry. I got an opportunity to make some Tempranillo, and I've made it since 2002. And a lovely style. Montepulciano, Mr.Riggs and First Drop, we combined, I think, are the first people in Australia to make Montepulciano. I've been doing that since 2009, and it adapts itself to our climate beautifully. The Magnet Grenache. Grenache is one of the great wine styles of the world. McLaren Vale is clearly one of the great places to make Grenache. I don't put any Shiraz in. I don't want to make a dark coloured wine. Grenache is a lighter red colour berry compared to Shiraz and Cabernet that are black. It's a very spicy, savoury. I put whole bunches in the fermentation. Baxter's Block, Shiraz, Cabernet. When I started making wine, Shiraz, Cabernet, Cabernet, Shiraz was often referred to as claret. Grenache, Shiraz, Shiraz, Grenache was often referred to as Burgundy. I love Shiraz, Cabernet blends, and I think Shiraz, Cabernet blends became tricky to sell for a while, but I think it's, I just like to go back to what I learned when I originally started making wine. Sticky N Viognier. When I was working in Marquet, the white that I made a lot of was Verdicchio, and probably the favourite wine I made there was a Verdicchio that was picked onto racks, dried, crushed and fermented in barrels, Pasito style, which is a dried style. So I came back here and experimented with Viognier, and I've made one, not every year, but frequently since then. The last of the range is the Elder, which is a vintage fortified Shiraz, I should say. Made from Shiraz grown on my own vineyard in Clarendon, fortified with aged Australian brandy spirit on skins. So you extract the colour and the tannin and all the amazing characters. Very complex spirit. I age it in old barrels for sort of 6 or 8 months and then bottle, so it's dark colour, tannic. It's like licorice and raisins, and it's got amazing characters, incredibly complex. Generation Series, wines I'm really proud of. They're interesting varieties, interesting regions, wines that I first learnt about wine from a very long time ago, wines from places that I've had a lot of fun and enjoyed myself. So really that's what Generation Series is about, is the fun stuff.